A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Mississippi Braves and the Chattanooga Lookouts. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Christian Roa starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Next to stand in is Tyler Marcotte. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's set and the pitch. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now into the box is Brooks Wilson.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready now is Tyler Marcotte, singled in his last at-bat.
Tyler Marcotte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to bat, Ira Downs. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ira Downs.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete. Mississippi leads it 2-1. Into the box, Alfredo Rodriguez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Rodriguez.
The 3-1. Hit to first. He's right there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. Mississippi's out in front, 2-1. Number 55 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the lookout, number 55.
Now to the plate, Tyler Marcotte. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Marcotte.
Go.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Man, you smoked it. Attaboy.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitter for Mississippi, number 8, Braden Hugo.
Now that's popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will hold up at 2nd with 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Riley Unruh. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Ball full. Take the base.
Now into the box, Tyler Marcotte.
The first base, Tyler Marcotte.
And now the first pitch. In the air, down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Now the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next, here is Ira Downs.
Now
bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We've played 8 full. Mississippi leads it 7-1.
That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base.
Next up is Tyler Marcotte, flew out last time up.
Tyler Marcotte.
First offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out this,
come on!
It's clear.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Mississippi's out in front, 12-1.
Ball 4, take the base.
Boy, did these guys come out swinging the bat today, but their pitching and defense was pretty good too. Allowing just 1 run, they never gave the other team a chance in this one.
12-1 at the end of this one. Mississippi played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Brooks Wilson with his 4th win this season. Christian Roa pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac.
A minor league manager checks in to see if this young man is inclined to make any adjustments to the club's current plan for his development. The player affirms that he's still on board with the original plan.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tucker Davidson gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very well.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Blake Hunt trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here comes the 1-2. Down the first baseline. He's got it. One there.
That's it.
So stepping in is Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler.
Hey, your pitch right now.
And now the first pitch.
Get down,
Line drive, base hit down the line.
Here we go. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Now to the plate, here is Mackenzie Panay, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready on 0-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. In time, and the side is retired. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, here is Tyler Marcotte. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Tyler Marcotte.
Hey, guy, what do you say?
Come on, right here, one time. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The bouncer to the left side.
All right, hold on right here.
On to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mississippi leads it 4-0.
Ball 4, take the base.
Now at the plate, Nathan Lucas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nathan Lucas.
Ready with the 1-2. Hit down the line at first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Ka-two!
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike three. Then he serves up one for a double.
Next, it'll be Nick Schnell. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Nick
Go two, roll it up.
Snell.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. Reined in. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Stepping in next, Grant Kay.
The third baseman, number 3, Grant Kay.
Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. So now to the plate, Tyler Marcotte, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Marcotte.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Again, another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Mississippi's out in front, 5-4.
That's ball 4. 3. He's out. 3. You're out. 3.
So here is Grant Kay, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Kay.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
He's out. 3. Ball 4. Takes the base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Montgomery.
Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Now the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Mackenzie Benet struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over it.
Comes set and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on the first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
And now here is Kevin Smith. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Bueller. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
7-5 tonight's final. Mississippi came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Corbin Klaus claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tommy Long earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
On 11 hits, 2 errors, they left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Freddie Tarnock, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to...
4-4, take your base. Hey, now. Ball 4, take your base. 3. 4-4, take your base. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
Now at the plate is Tyler Marcotte. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
First pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
The center fielder,
And now,
33.
Roman Sai, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
C.
Etherton over at second. Maddox on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Striding in is Mackenzie Panay. Worked a walk his first time up.
Mackenzie Panay.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next, it'll be Trey Harris. He flew out in his last debut.
Trey Harris.
Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Go.
Valencia gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 2 full. The Biscuits lead it 4-1. Stepping up is Tyler Marcotte. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Tyler Marcotte.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Oliveros comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. Up next, Tyler Maddox flew out last time up.
The designated hitter.
Hey, let it fly. Let it
Tyler
fly right here.
Maddox.
Put a rip right here.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
All right, make the turn. Round it, round it.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Giro, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Roman
Etherton at second. Maddox is over at first with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. Lerma is there, 2 down. Now it'll be Mackenzie Panay.
The third baseman, Mackenzie Panay.
Hey, it's your pitch, drag it. Here we go, baby.
Hit out towards second.
All right, hold it there. Hold it
The
there.
inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full, and Montgomery's out in front here, 4-1.
He's out. 3. Ball 4, take the base. And hit him. First base. Out. He's out.
So the next to bat will be Tyler Marcotte, singled in his last at bat.
Tyler Marcotte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And that one got a piece of him.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Next to dig in, Mackenzie Panay grounded out in his last at bat.
Mackenzie Panay.
It's your turn now. No one back.
Hit to third.
Come on, down. Go, dig.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 1 run here on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Biscuits lead it 6-2.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Montgomery Biscuits put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Cody Reed takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Freddie Tarnock only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Mississippi, 2 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 20 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Mississippi Braves. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyler Marcotte, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now into the box, Alberto Lerma. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Alberto Lerma.
First pitch of the AB now. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Into the box, Oslevis Basabe. 1-0 the count.
Hey, come on, guys.
Now the pitch.
One down, one down.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Batting third.
In now, Austin Shenton.
Austin.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 289 is the average coming in. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Diego Ponce. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hut!
0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Tristan Gray.
The second baseman.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The average coming in, 257. 2 home runs and 7 driven in.
Yeah, we got one.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Here we go right now.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Grant Kay. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0.
Ball 4, take the ball.
So now here is Nick Schnell. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waters is there, and he has it for the first out. Next up, Rene Pinto. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Rene Pinto.
Hey, we got one out here.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
That's
And a
ball 4. Take your base.
fastball misses there, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next to hit is Jose Valencia. Now here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Pinto stands at first with 1 out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. That's a base hit, their first of the game. And he's safe.
Boy, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice hit.
At the plate, Alberto Lerma, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Stepping in once again is Oslevis Basabe. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now here's the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Austin Shenton. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Plays at 1 now.
He takes something off there and had it way out in front for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Diego Pons. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Tristan Gray.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Roll it up right here.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Grant Kay. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first to complete the double play. At the plate now is Nick Schnell. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Hey, 2 here.
Schnell.
Here we go, guys.
First pitch on its way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Mississippi leads it 6-0.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base.
And stepping in, Rene Pinto. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Hit it! 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 and 2.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
No runner, no runner.
Nothing fires me up more than watching stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
The left fielder, number 1, Jose Valencia.
To plate now, Jose Valencia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
2-2-2.
Waters will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Alberto Lerma.
Alberto Lerma.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Digging in next, Joslevis Basabe. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
1 out now, 1 out.
First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harris is there, 2 down. So next to hit is Austin Shenton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Pinto on second. Lerma at first. 2 out in the inning. Count remains at 0-2. Grounded to first. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Mississippi's out in front, 6-0.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base.
7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Diego Pons.
Diego Pons.
Here we go, boys.
Now here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, nobody out.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1-2.
did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Diego Ponce goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. In now, Tristan Gray.
Now batting, the second baseman.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
2 down now.
The batter, number 3.
At the plate now, Grant Kay. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mississippi leads it 10-0. Digging in will be Rene Pinto. Singled last time up.
The catcher, Rene.
First offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Here we go, guys.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center.
Relay.
Around first, digging for 2.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
The left field.
So now to the plate, Jose Valencia. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waters is right there, 1 down. And now in the box, Alberto Lerma singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And there are 2 away now. Next to hit, Levis Basabe. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer to their opponent on the mound so far.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Hey, you got it. Get us out of here.
Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Harris gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Mississippi's out in front 10-0.
3 out. You're right.
You're looking for what this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Braves scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Tyler Marcotte with his 4th win this season. Chris Mazza permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark Show.
It is an honor for me. There's basically nobody better qualified to talk about what it's like as a two-way player than legendary softball star Jenny Finch, who joins me now. Jenny, when you were coming up, what was it like for you? How did you deal with people who doubted your ability to stay as a two-way player?
Well, first, it's an honor to be here. I couldn't be more thrilled to be on this show. It wasn't easy. There were some coaches, actually, that I ended up changing teams because they wouldn't let me be a two-way player. But I wanted to, and I wanted to have the bat in my hands. I wanted to be able to be on defense, and I wanted to pitch. And so I would encourage those young athletes to do what you want to do and go out there and shine. And so it's exciting. It's not easy. It's double the work, but it's been done, and it's going to be done. And it's exciting to see the future and the opportunity for this guy.
For any player who gets drafted, there's a certain level of scrutiny, but of course that's much higher here. How much mental toughness is he going to need to make it through as a two-way player?
All eyes are on him. And, it's not easy being able to try to make it in general in baseball, but let alone a two-way player. But he's done it his whole life, and so he just needs to, focus on him one day at a time and keep grinding away at what he's done to get here.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The first of this 3-game weekend series between the Mississippi Braves and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Nick Bitsko, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler Marcotte, and their runners at the corners now.
Tyler Marcotte.
Wait for a good one. Try it, kid.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
From the stretch. It's sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And he'll reach second now with one away. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mackenzie Pinay. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Stand up, stand up.
Throw will be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Next to stand in is Riley Unruh, 0 for 1 here in the early going. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Hey, let's go now one time.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Now Kevin Smith will be next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Lerma is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Green. He collected a base hit his first time up. Maddox at third, Pinay over at second, Unruh on at first with 2 down. Looped out toward third. That's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Ball 4, take your base. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tyler Marcotte. He doubled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to right. Lerma finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Mississippi leads it 6-1.
He's out. You're out. 3, 3. Out. 3, 3. He's out.
So next to bat will be Tyler Marcotte, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
You're going, you're going, you're going,
But that will hit off the wall in left center. The relay. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
So now into the box is Mackenzie Finney. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now to bat, Riley Unruh, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Riley Unruh.
Here you go, let it fly now.
Softly hit to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Mississippi's out in front, 7-1.
He's out. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. Out.
Ready now is Tyler Marcotte.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler Marcotte.
They see it, drive it. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Pumps in foul ground, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mississippi leads it 8-1.
He's out. You're out. He's out. 3. 3. 3.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
8-1 is the final tonight. Mississippi took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jared Schuster wins his 3rd of the season. Nick Bitsko struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For the Biscuits, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Mississippi Braves and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Montgomery Biscuits.
Cole Wilcox, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something, or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
3. Out. 3. He's out. 3.
Now to the plate, Tyler Marcotte. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Tyler Marcotte.
Hey, come on, big dog. Stay hot.
First pitch of the AB now. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That way to find the sweet spot right there.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now batting,
Into the box, Mackenzie Benet. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only a man.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. Mississippi's out in front, 2-0. Next, here is Alika Williams, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Alika Williams.
Popped high in the air. Maddox is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So stepping in is Tyler Maddox. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The pitch. Line towards center field. Schnell is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate. And he did.
4-4, take the base. 3.
Next up is Alika Williams. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
3. 3. 3. Ball 4, take the base. 3. 3.
Now at the plate, here is Tyler Maddox. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider. Nothing in 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Attaboy, great job.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now at the plate, Mackenzie Benet. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now back, the shortstop.
And prior to the 0-2, will move to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real.
Three. Out. Three.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Mississippi.
Now to the plate, here is Aliko Williams. He grounded out last time up.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in next, Tyler Marcotte. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Tyler.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Kusabe onto the grass. He's there and records the first down. So now to the plate, Blake Hunt struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ground ball left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point. Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Mississippi jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brooks Wilson earns his 5th winner of the year. Tommy Long hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and MLB.